Hi guys, I'm gonna do a story time of how I got involved with the cops twice, technically, and almost got banned from seeing my friend. And let's just say I did a lot of things I should not have done. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the context. So this was second semester, so we're so bored because like what else is there? No football games, nothing, just school. So we have this friend, he's a year older than us and none of us are licensed, so we're like, okay, like what are we doing? So we texted him on a Friday and we were like, yo, like let's hang out, let's go somewhere, like pick us up. So we were kind of confused when he agreed because we're like, he's gonna come with 3 girls, whatever, it's fine. But he shows up and in his car are 2 of his friends and they don't go to our school, like we don't know them at all, but we're like, whatever, we'll get to know them. So we hang out with them, we like walk around. I'm naming one of the guys McDonald's because he's gonna be relevant later, and one of my friends thought he was cute the first time we met them. So okay, so we went to this fight that wasn't actually a fight. We went to the movie theaters to not watch a movie. We just did a lot, and then they were like, oh, let's go to like this guy's house, we're gonna name him, okay, I'm gonna name him Levi because I don't know anyone named that anymore. Okay, so they're like, yeah, let's just go to Levi's house, like see whatever's up. So we end up going to his house. He doesn't even know we're showing up, like us, but we're just like in his house, we're like hanging out, getting to know him. And then him and like our original friend, I'm gonna name him Eli. Eli's like, yeah, like, yo, why don't you just come back with us and we can all just sleep over at Eli's like crib or at my crib, I don't know. And I thought that Levi was cute at this moment. Okay, so that's just when we met them. So then a week after that, my friend and McDonald's started talking or like texting. Like we still didn't really know the guys other than like our friend, but we were like, let's do the same thing next week, let's hang out, it was really fun. We don't tell our parents, we tell them that we're sleeping over at each other's houses. Okay, so at this point we think Eli's gonna come because we're not really close with his friends at that point, but he doesn't. So when they pick us up, it's at first kind of awkward, but then it becomes fine. And also their car is like, so in the back seat, the thing that you put down to put the drinks in, it like stays down, so someone has to sit on top of that. So it's kind of weird because then you're kind of close to like everyone, but like not, and someone has to sit on someone's lap. So the seating was weird. But we end up driving around and then we end up going downtown to Chicago, the city, because it's like an hour away from us. So we end up putting someone in the back and the ride there takes like 2 hours, but it was fun. And then we start actually like getting closer with the guys too. So whatever, we go to the city, do whatever, and then at that point like McDonald's and my friend are more like talking-ish kind of. So she's trying to convince him, she's like, yo, like, will you let me like drive your car? And again, none of us are licensed. So after like a lot of like begging, whatever, he's like, yeah, sure, like fine. So she ends up driving around a little bit and then we don't stop anywhere and we're like, let's go to this party. So she just keeps driving and we're trying to go back to like our town. So she's driving on the highway for like 3rd time maybe, and we're going like 110 and it's like night, but it was fun, like everything was fine. But then we get back and we end up not going to the party, we go to this guy's house and then we end up going to Woodman's. So as we're going to Woodman's, we crash. He crashes. So like just think about this, you're driving so late with so many people in your car, not your car, no license, you crash. So what ended up happening was she was supposed to turn right and this car was still there, they didn't see, whatever, and they ended up crashing. So we just like, when we were stopped in the middle, McDonald's ended up switching seats with her because like he didn't want her to take the blame, and then also because it's his car and it would be like his fault then if it actually happened, and also because if someone else crashed, like, you know, like insurance. So they had a lot of things in their cars, so we had to hide them, that was a whole issue. But then we get out and we go into this other guy's car and we like, he goes to our school but we don't know him, so it's really awkward. We're just like sitting there like, hi, like, hi. And then our parents are calling us. I'm like, yeah, like, I'm just like at a sleepover, like, yeah, sorry, my phone was charging, like, yeah. But everything ends up being fine that day. I like end up sleeping over at my friend's house, it was fine. So the week after, for context, I was sick the whole week. I didn't go to school, so I didn't really know what was happening after that, like literally, because that was like Friday night, and the next week I was like, I need to talk to my friends, like, what is happening? But I was like bedridden. So my friend ended up hanging out with McDonald's a lot and they ended up like actually like talking. So the week after that was spring break, and over there she was like, oh, like, do you want to like, we can like hang out with them, because I thought the Levi was cute, you know. So we're like, yeah, let's go to the library, we'll tell our parents that each other's parents are like taking us somewhere, whatever, it'll be fine. So we say that, then the guys end up picking us up again, it's like me and two of my other friends, and then the same like 3 guys. The other one, they're just like, she's kind of irrelevant, so I'm not gonna. Okay, wait, I forgot. Okay, also wait, I'm getting flashbacks. Okay, basically, what I missed while I was sick is another one of their friends came into the picture, so he was also there. So it was 4 guys and 3 of us, because like 2 of the other guys were like, they liked my other friend. Like, I don't know, that whole thing was weird. They were like betting over, it was not good. And then there was McDonald's and Levi. So what ended up happening was we were in 2 separate cars basically, and I was like sitting in the back with Levi, and my friend was sitting with like one of our guys. So we went to the beach, we like walked on the rocks, we went to like the mall, we went to so many different places. It was so fun. I got back home, and then I was telling my mom, like asked us where we went to eat, so I told her, and then she's like, oh, like your friend's mom is so nice for taking you guys out, like I should like thank her, like I should text her. I was like, no, it's late, it's late, let's get going. So I'm freaking out because she's like, oh yeah, like I might in the morning. So I come upstairs, I'm like texting my friend, I'm like, yo, like, because she made the same laugh. So I end up spam calling her. She's like, bro, like, why are you calling me? Because she's like in the car with him, like making out. I'm like, oh my god, like we're done. And I'm like, why the hell are you still not home? It was bad. So my mom ends up coming upstairs. She's like, what the hell? Because my friend's mom ends up texting my mom and is like, what? Where did the daughters go today? Like, they told me they were with you. Like, they figured it out. So my mom came upstairs, she took like my phone, my iPad, my everything. And I forgot that I can't sign into Snap on my school iPad anymore, so that was also bad. So that whole day I didn't know what was happening. The next day I figure out what happened. So basically my friend, she was with McDonald's in his car. She tries to go back home and her dad's like yelling at her, I don't know. She ends up getting scared, so she goes back and she's like, yeah, like no, whatever. She ends up leaving with him. She goes far away. He lives an hour away, mind you, like he lives pretty far. So she's just like in his house until 3 a.m. They're obviously not sleeping because she's paranoid, and she gets calls from the police station. Parents went to the police station. So basically a lot of stuff happens with that. She ends up coming home at like 3 a.m. The cops catch him for like being out really late, and they end up getting in trouble, but then everything ends up being fine because it's like what much can you do? But then me and her, we get in so much trouble. Our parents are like are you guys like, is it okay for you guys to hang out with each other? Like, can I trust you guys? Like, it became a whole thing. But the thing is, we were in this like business, we did FBLA at the time, still do, but we had our competition the week after. So over spring break was like, okay, like we really need to like lock in. So we still had to go to the library. So I think the next day we ended up going, or like 2 days later. Okay, also our parents figured out that we were like with the guys and everything, and they were really mad about that too, because I don't know, they were pissed. I think they were pissed because we lied, so they were like, I know they're not good because you lied about them, because otherwise you would just let me meet them, which is like, my parents were not like them, so I understand. But yeah, we ended up going to the library the next day. We hung out with them again, but we hung out with them at the library and like at McDonald's. But yeah, it ended up being fine, and now we're in no contact with all of them. It was really bad though. It was like a bad time. Like that whole day when I had my phone away, like that was horrible. Like the whole thing with the cops, like it was like, I can't even explain it, but it was really bad, like really bad. But I still miss it. Like, I don't regret it. Like, if I had to go back and do the same thing, I would. I miss him. I don't, but it was really fun. Like, come on. Yeah, but we ended up hanging out then, and then I don't know what happened. He didn't come the next time, so it was literally just, I was like third wheeling for a minute. It's not fun. Like, we got so close to them. Like, we were gonna have jobs this summer, and like we made them apply and they got it, and they were supposed to work with us too, and like we had so many plans for the summer with them. It was a lot. Like, I don't know how long we thought, like, I don't know, it was bad, because my friend and him ended up getting like serious, and then they had issues, and then me and the guy, like, he's just a hoe, but what can I say? I can't say much about that. But yeah, you know, I miss it. It was fun, but never again. I'll have my own car now. Thank you.